EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olsen and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. Off we go from Lumen Field.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, let's go now. 19, Charger, 19.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
To the air, it's Milrow. This one on court, looking for Woods. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Got it with Smith and Jigba. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
Crack all 80. Ready, ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Cougar 19.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Ready? Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. Gang black. Watch out, man. 62. Cut.
Into the secondary, past the 40. And he'll be taken down. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Cut.
look to throw. On left side, and he's got Stewart. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Down. First track. 95. Set.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Kittle is the man in motion.
Set.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. Second down, they need 7. Now, faking the give, pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
Right. 97. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Catch made, and that's Stewart. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go. Yellow. 43. Cut.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
52 blue.
Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
Ready?
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on?
Ready.
It's first and goal.
45. Come red. Ready?
Pacheco trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here we go. Red, 38, striker, 33. 10.
One more time with Pacheco. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
Well, this loss here, Mike, just completely changes your approach this close to the end zone. And I'm sitting up here in the booth trying to come up with an explanation of how do you lose that many yards. And I bet down on the sideline, this coach, he's doing the same thing.
60 red. 60 red. Cut.
They'll run with Pacheco. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Rupee's kick is good. And the 49ers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on. Check, man. 60 vices, 60 vices.
Milrow now off the bootleg. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
18 rattler. Go.
Now a give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short game. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Pat the 60. Ready.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. on the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Right back to the air following that pick. In trouble, and down he goes. Byron Murphy in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
Finding room at the 35. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Third down. 19 right. 60. Mustang 19.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Buffalo 80. 19, 19, 19.
On second down, Milroe. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Seattle.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
18 Cardinal, Panther Street, Panther Street.
They'll go play action with Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, they'll run. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Ready, break. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Austin now to return this. Crazy. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Let's go. Red, yellow, 50 red, 50 red.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. 10 black.
Kittle is the man in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. With 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll stick with him again. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They go play action now with Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 1st and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw again is Milrow. That's complete. It's JSN.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Milrow. This one caught at the 4. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Bronco 80. 3. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go, set. Right, 95. Ready.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Austin now to return this. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side complete to Pearsall. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Okay, right. Ready. 52 blue, go, stay.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Yellow, 22. Go red. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
26-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Set, ready. 10 what? Cut.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Tag. 60 Bison.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1.
Panther 60.
Up the middle they go. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Let's go now. Happy Lions.
On the zone read, this is Milrow. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Ready. Charger, 19 Charger.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
On 3rd down, Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll try to run. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Liking 18. Ready?
They'll run with Damian Martinez. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the go.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Milroe. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, ready?
Milroe on 3rd down. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. And he'll take this one in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Good blocking to the 15. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Go, Reed, go! 70! 70 Lions!
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Hold it ready!
2nd and goal.
Ready! Bronco 80! Let go!
Once more, it's Martinez. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Milroe gonna hold on to this one. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 45, right. Ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Come on, set. Yellow.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Set.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
10 flat.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
Set, hut, striker. 3, 52, blue. Hut.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
1st down and more inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 22-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 31 yards.
Down. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Black 40. Set, cut.
A run on 1st and goal. They try to push forward, but only a yard. down to the 2.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. To throw is Howell. That's caught by Martinez. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here, a handoff to Martinez. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here's Howell. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Quick throw out wide, taken in by Pearsall.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
They send a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And this play going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, Here's 2nd and 9.
70 Lions.
It's a run out of a gun with Martinez. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 7.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 14
It is 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready. 10 flat.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.